Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So today we are picking up Mythic Love Iberian Legends, which we played the demo of a little while back, but the full game's out, and that means that we can continue playing. Disclaimer at the top, I was provided with this key for free by the developer. Obviously, that will not affect my opinions one way or the other. So, last time, we, a human, accidentally ended up stuck in the world of the legends when we touched a portable portal device that Koru here was using. Some creepy shadows arrived and were chased off by Tiago here. And these two decided to take us to Professor Boo, who could hopefully figure out a way to get us home. On the way there, we were waylaid by Gauko, and then rescued? Possibly by Joanna, who took us over to where everyone was. Where we were informed that in order to get home, we need to make a bond with one of these legends so that we can pass through the portal back to our own world. If the prof wants to let us go. Good point. Good point. Yeah, and at the end of the demo, I spent a long time deliberating about who I wanted to form a bond with. I chose Professor Boo, and so that's what we're going to go with, even though I'm still very tempted to Koru. So tempted. No, I made my decision and I'm going to stick with it. Hello, Nick. How are you doing? Alright, let's... Oh yeah, also, this lunchtime I loaded up the game to go, I need to make sure I've got to the same point that we were in the demo. I loaded up the game and there was a continue button, and the continue button took me to here. And, wait, and the history bit does indicate that, yep, look, my name's there, so I didn't have to do anything. Which was great, honestly. Good programming. You had a small headache. I hope that goes away easily. I'm not too bad. Alright, anyway, he's the top expert. The safest choice. Could you be the one to melt his icy heart? Well, that's always the temptation, isn't it? Me? We liked that, apparently. Ah. This is unexpected. Yes, Kudere is indeed. Like Kudere. Like most of... To be honest, I like most of the dere types except for a yandere. Even Himedere? Yeah! I can deal with a princess. I mean, to be fair, you know what you're getting. Which helps. Hell, Coco. Oh no, he's still awake. Can someone take care of El Coco while I talk to Kalla? Tiago, you were free today, weren't you? The question is interrupted by a glowing blast that announces the arrival of a myth. Oh, hello. You're back. I have reevaluated my decision. I won't be dismissed against my will. Oh, Gauco, right on time. I was looking for someone to take care of El Coco. El Coco? What? No, thanks. It will be quick and he won't cause you any problems. You know how to keep him under control. No. I am unable to do that today. In fact, I was about to take my leave. You literally just arrived. Right, because I came to warn you that today will be the day you kneel before me. Exactly, and I can't babysit either because I have to stop him. Indeed, and I have to prevent him from stopping me. And between one thing and another, we won't have the time. We're off now, okay? To destroy humanity. Save it! I mean, you're off to save it. I'm off to destroy it. Yes, that. Save it. Adieu. Adieu. Two nearly simultaneous flashes are followed by the disappearance of Gauco and Tiago, who didn't wait to receive a response to their farewell. Cowards. And Coco. Joanna, could you take care of... I'll do it. I'll take care of El Coco. We're gonna have a great time, Coquito. I'll take you to the amusement park. El Coco. Karu. The amusement park is full of children. And? El Coco eats children? Well, he would if he were bigger. With his current size, the best he can do is take a bite. Take a shot every time I say El Coco. That's a terrible idea. I don't think I have enough booze in the house to do that. Even if I was going to do that, which I'm not. Children. See? And it's not like they're human children. El Coco can't hurt other myths. Karu, leave the beast alone. I'm sure it's cursed or something. No way! He's just a cutie patootie! Let the professor take care of it. He's the expert. Are you scared of him, Joanna? You've tamed even more ferocious beasts. El Coco gives me the creeps. I'll take Karu with me and you take care of that stinky beast. And of El Coco. Yeah, we get it, Your Honor. You don't like me. I don't want to leave. I want to spend more time with Kalla. I have 1,000 questions about humanity. Come on, and I'll let you comb my hair. Really? Boo, I can't miss this opportunity. Let me know when my portable portal is fixed. Yeah, bye. See you, Kalla. Have fun. This time, only a single flash occurs, since Joanna had hold of Koru when they disappear. Ooh. Yes, El Coco. Oh, look at him! El Coco is adorable. He's melted. He looks so sad. He's melted in a full of his own tears. What's wrong now, El Coco? It looked like a scary poo. Not him calling your name. Maybe he wants to play. He doesn't look that scary. Oh, you're too patient. Well, I'm not gonna... Well, that seems rude. Maybe El Coco does want to play. Look at him. Hey, Coco! I'm surprised. You only just met El Coco, yet you seem to understand him better than I do. The truth is, I care about him. But a lot of the time, I don't know what to do with him. Oh, I'd forgotten how fun some of the choices in this game were. I'll help you take care of him. Ooh, success. I appreciate it, but it'll be too inconvenient. You won't leave us alone. I have to find someone to take care of him, otherwise we won't be able to talk. Coco. Okay, I'll feed you first. Hey, Coco. He's hungry again? I think he's jealous. That makes him hungry. Ah! Emotional eating? Ah, okay. Jealous of me? Jealous of you. It doesn't matter whether he likes you or not. I'm paying attention to you when El Coco wants all the attention for himself. I'm going to find him a babysitter right now. A few people owe me some favors. Do you mind watching El Coco while I'm away? It won't be long. I don't mind. El Coco's adorable. I'm glad you see it that way. A lot of people don't. It's small and round and fluffy. Of course it's adorable. Those are all aspects of something being adorable. Thank you, and I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Ah, I almost forgot. When El Coco gets hungry, he becomes somewhat destructive. But don't worry, there's plenty of food in the kitchen. See you in a minute. Professor Boo nods as a farewell gesture and, somewhat hurried, disappears just as the other myths did before. You are alone with El Coco, who is staring at you as if expecting something. What do you do? I think we feed him. It was established that he was hungry, right? You open the refrigerator. On the first shelf you find a plate with broccoli, a piece of chocolate cake, and a Spanish pincho with cheese. What do you offer him? We're going to double check the piece of food that I'm not 100% certain what it is. Okay, it is what I think it is. I have, in fact, consumed the thing. All of the above. Let's see. The thing that he ate before was just like a microwave meal. I feel like El Coco would like the chocolate cake. The question is it a good idea to give El Coco that much sugar? I suspect that if he seems to mostly like microwave ready meals, the broccoli is probably going to be the least appetizing of the choices. Let's hope he doesn't follow dog logic. Oh no! You think chocolate might be bad for El Coco? I think we give... I think the cheese. Well, the item with cheese. El Coco liked that! He's got a little sprite specifically for eating that. That's adorable. El Coco's hair stands on end for a moment, and he snatches the pincho from you eagerly. Looks like he really liked it. A flash gives way to two figures. Boo is back with a stranger. I'm back, Kalla. Oh, El Coco seems to be in a good mood. Looks like he's eaten well, nicely done. Anyway, I brought Xana. She's a water fairy. Neither of these options seem like a good idea to ask the Fae. I mean, she looks nice. So maybe she won't get offended. I thought fairies were tiny. Oh no, she got offended. I knew it! I knew it! Tiny? I'm not like Professor Boo, but I'm about the height of an average human. Originally, fairies were as large as humans, but different interpretations gradually made them smaller. They've come to be depicted as being as small as little birds.
Uh-huh.
Xana's a very ancient fairy, so I'm not tiny. Well, nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Xana has agreed to look after El Coco. Oh, Coco. El Coco looks absolutely miserable. It doesn't look like El Coco is very happy about it. Why are you crying, El Coco? I'll give you natural tea and vegan stew, made with herbs that are the forest's gifts. El Coco is just like my microwave ready meals. El Coco. No girl dinner either. That was a one-time thing, El Coco. They spoil you too much, and that's why you're always constipated. You need to eat proper nutrients. El Coco, you need to take better care of that tummy of yours. What's Anna, the poor thing? Give him some croquettes. Poor El Coco! Croquettes are nice. Give him some... El Coco like that. Xana is right. El Coco needs to take better care of himself. Thank you for everything, Xana. We're leaving.
Uh-huh.
Take good care of the lake for me. And don't worry, I've disabled the trap. The what? Perfect. Thanks, Xana. Kalla, we're going to teleport. Boo places a hand on your waist, but immediately pulls it away as though he'd done something wrong. He tries resting it on your shoulder instead, but that somehow feels even more intimate. Then he lowers it to your hip, which only makes things worse. Yeah, you should have stuck to your first choice there. Or just hold my hand. Maybe that'll be less weird. Or better. Finally, with great care, as though you were made of glass, he settles his hand against your back. Close your eyes. You do as you're told and feel a gentle breeze. No one has ever treated you with such care before. It's still nighttime. You're standing outdoors in a dreamlike landscape. A lagoon that looks as though it belongs in a fairy tale illustration. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable earlier. I didn't mean to touch you like that. I mean, one of those things is 100% the honest answer. And that's you could have asked. Like, ask first and it's probably fine. However, is the honest answer going to be a good idea? That bottom one is very flirty. No, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest here. You could have asked. It would have been way less awkward if you'd asked. Ah, shit. Yeah, that took a point off, huh? Had a feeling it was going to. Yes, I'm sorry. A warm night breeze wraps around you, filling you with a sense of peace. The only sound is the soothing rush of the waterfall. And this lagoon is usually peaceful. No one will bother us here. Kalla. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Yep. Fine, tell me. Are you comfortable, or do you need... Mothman! Oh no. Well, if it isn't Mothman crawling out of his cave. Mothman! Did you bring a mortal creature here? Can it see me? This appears to be... a mouse, maybe? Gamu, do you really want to be seen by a human? This one can. Why this one? Because it seems to bother you. Hi! I'm a Gamusino. Actually, I'm the Gamusino. The best one. It's time to play a game of Let's Learn about Iberian legends. I couldn't find a good resource to learn with since we played the demo. Okay. Most of the results that came up were in Spanish. And based on what I've literally just read, this. But no, you know what? You know what? Maybe the game will teach us if we ask what it is. Because that'll be fun. What's a Gamusino? Did you hear that, Mothman? Bro, I love that question. I live for that question. I breathe for that. A Gamusino is a joke. Don't ruin it. I'm not a joke. Aren't you, though? Well, technically yes, but... mortals used to send other mortals off looking for Gamusinos as if they were real. That was the prank. Yep, that is in fact what I just read. So we are going to get to learn things in this game. Excellent. I like learning. And ironically, that's exactly how you came into existence, isn't it? Oh, man, you're so boring. You're ruining the whole thing by explaining it like that. Tell the mortal why people sent others looking for Gamusinos, because they wanted to... It's said that mortals used imaginary Gamusino hunts as a hazing ritual for newcomers, whether they were new to a village, a hunting group, or a fishing group. Another theory is that they were simply a way to keep particularly bothersome mortals occupied for a while. That's a lot of words, Mothman! You know what I mean. They sent people looking for Gamusinos because they wanted to... annoy them. No, because they wanted to... I'm not saying it. I can do this all day. They wanted to, they wanted to, they wanted to, they wanted to... You're not going to wear me down. They wanted to, they wanted to, they wanted to, they wanted to, they wanted to. Fine, alright. Just be quiet already. Because they wanted to troll them. You said it, Mothman said troll. Gamu, that's enough. And call me Boo, or Professor Boo. Professor Boo, more like Professor Boomer. Lol. Gamu, if you insist on being called the Gamusino, shouldn't you respect other people's names as well? But I am the Gamusino. Gamu, you're not the Gamusino. There are many Gamusinos. Why does that matter? Whatever, I'm leaving. Ruined all the fun, I hate you. Ooh, he's got a little fluffy end bit to his tail. So it's not a mouse tail. I mean, I understand what it says, so fine, go. Go, Gamu. Gamu did not like that. Okay, bye. But I'm leaving because I want to. Don't call him Boo. He's not an owl. He's Mothman. As the Gamusino walks away, you notice Boo holding his breath. You can't quite tell whether he's worried or trying not to laugh. Yeah, sort of lion-esque tail. I said the very quick bit of research I did suggests there isn't a defined look to a Gamusino. So could look like anything. He doesn't relax until the Gamusino finally disappears from sight. Well, yeah, let's just wait. I can't believe he left that easily. I don't think that's a good option. He wasn't particularly adorable. El Coco was adorable. Yeah, I thought he'd never leave. No. Gamusinos are fascinating cryptids. But when they're in the mood to cause trouble, they can keep you up all night. Oh, Should we be tempted by the allure of the flirty options? Yeah, fuck it, let's make him blush. You'd rather spend the night with me, right? Yes! Blush more. What do you need? Yes, of course. To work on the bond. To get closer and strengthen the bond. He stares at you, seemingly at a loss for words. Yeah, let's talk about the Light of Ages. You mentioned the Light of Ages earlier? What were you talking about? The Light of Ages is the origin of all myths. From the outside, it looks like an ordinary flame, but it overflows with magic. We myths are born from it, and it is also what grants us our powers. It's far older than we are. We don't know where it came from, but we do know it appeared around this time of year. So every year, in commemoration, we celebrate the Gala, the Gala of Appreciation of the Light of Ages. Yeah, Karu seemed worried about the Light of Ages. What's wrong with it? Lately, it's grown weaker. It's as though it's slowly fading away. What would happen if the light went out? The Light of Ages is our origin. It serves as a kind of core. We believe that if it goes out, our realm will disappear, along with all of us. I've been investigating, searching for a solution, but I've hit a dead end. Is there anything I can do to help? I truly appreciate that, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. Your safety is the priority. And the best way to ensure it is to get you back to your realm as soon as possible. Do you have any theories? Everything points to the Light of Ages simply reaching the end of its life cycle. The others have their own theories, but I think they're trying to find more complexity than there really is as a way of coping with the frustration. I've explored their theories, of course, but they haven't led me anywhere. That's why I cling to every clue I can find. For instance, I've noticed that the light seems to grow slightly stronger whenever El Coco is nearby. The fluctuations are small, very subtle, but they're consistently linked to El Coco's presence. So that's why you keep him at your side? Well, someone had to take care of him, but yes. I'm studying him alongside the Light of Ages. What about the Gala? What do you mean? Is it still happening despite what's happening to the light? Some people raised that concern at first. Several believed that a crisis like this was no time for celebrations. Others argued that abandoning the tradition might anger the Light of Ages even further. In the end, we decided to go ahead with it. Many myths are still unaware of the problem, and we'd like to keep it that way. We don't want panic to spread. I agreed with that decision as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind having guests in my Sero once a year. There's a lot to prepare, sure. But many myths are coming to help me so that everything will go smoothly tomorrow. Tomorrow, huh? Yeah, Gala, that sounds amazing. Don't you have dances and galas in the mortal realm? According to my studies, mortals are very fond of them. I mean, even in the past, that's kind of the thing. It's more of a rich person thing. Do we just reference Bridgerton to this mythical being? Not that I've ever watched it. Let's go where there used to be a thing. Nowadays we have different kinds of parties.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. Forgive me, it's been quite some time since I last spoke directly with someone from the mortal realm. Yeah, honestly, can I attend the gala? Well, You beat me to it. You were going to invite me? The truth is, I wanted to invite you. Then, would you like to go to the GALA with me? Yep, of course. I thought you'd never ask. Good. I'm glad to hear that. We get to go to a fancy party with dancing and stuff. I mean, I hope there's dancing and stuff. And fancy food. Ooh. Am I allowed to eat the food here? Am I allowed to eat the food here? I mean, allowed is not the right word, but... Would it be a terribly terrible idea for me to eat the food here? I mean, there are fairies. It'll be perfect. For the development of the bond, I mean, of course. It's settled then. Tomorrow we'll go to the Gala of Appreciation of the Light of Ages. I wanted to ask you about the other myths. What are they like? I'm more interested in knowing how you see them. Let's start with Gauko, the god of darkness. The only one I managed to find even a vague bit of reference to searching in English on the internet. I'm intrigued that you have a cordial relationship with such a dangerous being. It's all about balance. Not everything is good and not everything is bad. It's not that I'm going to grant him access to your world, but If it isn't him, someone else will come along. It's best to maintain a good relationship. Ah, better the devil you know, and all that. And he's a good babysitter for El Coco, even if it takes some convincing. Well, what do you think of Joanna? I wonder what mortals have done to make her act that way. If you come to the GALA, you'll get a chance to talk to her. She'll be enjoying herself and dancing, so she'll be in a good mood. It'll be the perfect opportunity for the two of you to start over, and perhaps you'll come to understand her point of view. But before we talk any more about the GALA, I'd like to know what you think of the other myths. What do you think of Tiago? He's a little too in love with himself. I know he can come across that way at first, but he has his reasons for acting the way he does. Tiago has a complicated past. But if he wants you to know about it, he should be the one to tell you. You can ask him, if you're interested. The gala, right? That would be a good opportunity, yes. And now... Karu, right? Exactly. That just leaves Karu, the little witch. None of these are entirely accurate to my opinion about Karu, which is she's adorable. Yeah, I'm curious. She's a witch. What powers does she have? Although it may not seem like it, she was very powerful once. Now I don't know what happened to her power, and she doesn't seem to know either. At first, I thought it might have something to do with the Light of Ages, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It feels like something internal. Well, that would be all. Thank you for your honesty. Aren't you going to ask what I think of you? Well, if you'd like to. Oh, definitely the last one! I think it's adorable how nervous you are. Oh, this is incredibly awkward. Boo just stares at you. Well, then, regarding tomorrow's GALA... Suddenly, a flash interrupts you, introducing the arrival of another myth. Oh, he's back. Hello, Gamu. Mothman, I've changed my mind. I want you to tell me what you've been doing with this mortal creature. We should go. Why does nobody ever tell me the gossip? If a Kamusano comes back, it's here to stay. You all exclude me just because I like joking around a little. I want to chat with the mortal creature for a while. I'm getting good vibes and the feeling that my jokes will be appreciated. Mothman, don't you want to go for a walk while you're mortal and I talk? No, leave us alone, Gamu. Besides, the shadows are close. You know perfectly well you couldn't protect Kalla from them. Do you want a death on your conscience? Oh man, you're boring. You won't be able to ignore me so easily at the gala. Damn it. I don't know why I invited you. I do, because you find me amusing. You don't know that. Maybe I should revoke your invitation for being such a pain in the... No! I mean... Why would you do that? If everyone's going... Camus blushes, looks away, and starts twirling a lock of hair around a finger. What's wrong, Camus? Are you feeling all right? Nothing! Nothing! I have a feeling Gamu invited someone to the gala.
Huh?
What? No! What are you talking about? I didn't invite anyone. Gamu mutters something under his breath. Doubt she'd have said yes anyway. Oh, I'm pestering him for sure. Who? Come on, Gamu, tell us. What? Nothing! Nobody! I was kidding! Leave me alone. Gladly. Kalla, give me your hand. Let's go. I mean, grabbing his whole arm feels more secure, right? That's my excuse. Hold on to his arm affectionately. Boo seems surprised by the gesture and blushes. As Boo's magic wraps around you, you hear Gamu protest as you disappear. Don't tell anyone about this! You don't recognize the place you've been teleported to. But the scent feels familiar. Palo Santo and wood. Yeah, I recognize that smell. Good eye, or rather, good nose. We're in my home at Cerro del Boo, just a different room. It's less cozy than my office, but this way we won't wake El Coco. You keep staring into Boo's deep red eyes. You wonder if he's aware that neither of you has let go since teleporting here. That you're still holding on to each other. Your fingers move slightly, brushing against his skin. Boo blushes, but he doesn't pull away. Ooh! 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 I would like to make a save. I would like to make a save. Is it too soon to try and kiss the legend? Feels too soon. I think I want to go with I really like this. Yes, snuggling. Me too. Oh! Wait, did you mean this room, or...? It sounds like El Coco is awake anyway. Suddenly, you hear the patter of tiny feet running towards you, followed by another set of footsteps. Boo immediately moves away from you, red as a beet. El Coco! I'm sorry. I think he sensed you and came running over. Oh, Coco. I haven't abandoned you. I just stepped away for a little while. El Coco ignores Boo and turns towards you. El Coco! Well, this is new. He doesn't usually trust strangers this quickly. Well, you see, Boo, I fed him. Hey, Coco. You wonder what El Coco wants. What do? Try to hug El Coco. Tempting. Ask for help. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. Feed him. I feel like the way to El Coco's heart is through his stomach. Do you want food, El Coco? Come on, let's go to the fridge. El Coco starts bouncing with excitement and tugs at you until he leads you back to the office. Hey, Coco! Hey, Coco. El Coco looks at you with eyes that practically say, "You wouldn't happen to have a little piece of cheese, would you?" while pointing at the fridge. You open it, and sure enough, the little monster points to a drawer full of different kinds of cheese. Ah, El Coco, you are a cheese monster as well, are you? Which one do you give El Coco? Ooh. Aged Manchego cheese, Rochefort, blue and pungent, or mozzarella, soft and fresh. Oh, pick cheese. I don't know El Coco's cheese preferences, though. I would eat any of these. Although possibly not mozzarella directly out the fridge. I like mozzarella better when it's warm and gooey. Man, how... Like, El Coco, do you have similar opinions on cheese as I do? You've only had mozzarella on pizza? I mostly have it on pizza, but also there's mozzarella sticks. Love a mozzarella stick. El Coco, are we going for the smellier the better, or do you not like blue cheese? Because I feel like that's the thing for people who like cheese. They probably have strong opinions on the subject of blue cheese. I like it. I like blue cheese a lot. I don't have it very often. I feel like the safe option here is the Manchego. And not just because it's Spanish. Yeah, we'll go with the Manchego. El Coco liked that. Good. El Coco jumps for joy, grabs it, snatches a few grapes from a fruit bowl, and runs off toward the previous room. Cheese and grapes. Good options there, El Coco. It might just work because it is Spanish. Yeah, that was... that was also probably the major point of me choosing it. I was like, I have been... There is a series of cheeses here, and one of them is Spanish. The other two, what, French and Italian? It's also entirely possible that El Coco would have been happy with whatever cheese. Look at that happy little face. Man, imagine snacking on a piece of cheese that's like as big as your entire body. Like that must be a wonderful experience. You follow him and find that he's stopped to savor the cheese. He loves that cheese. How did you know? Grapes and cheese, huh? You know what they say. What do they say about grapes and cheese? That they taste like... I'll let Kalla answer that. I'm headed back to my lagoon to see if Gamma is still there. I have no idea what you mean, Zara. I mean, it's not like I want to see him or anything. I just want to make sure he isn't causing trouble. Oh, so... I see. The fairy is a tsundere. He likes driving the frogs crazy. Well, good night. Hannah disappears in a flash, momentarily blinding you. What do grapes and cheese taste like? Oh, really? That is not a phrase that I had heard. I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, admittedly, if the person you were kissing had just been eating grapes and cheese, that would definitely be true. Flirt. Like a kiss. Oh! Coco! No, Kalla and I are not going to do that. We're not? Coco! Off to bed. Coco. Now Coco disappears through one of the room's doors, not before giving you a wink. Ah. El Coco approves, huh? A little while later, you hear the creak of what must be his little bed in another room. Does Coco want us to kiss? No! No! No, that's not what he said. Are you talking about us? No, no, no. No. Pooh stares at you. For a few moments, neither of you says a word. Kalla, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. Let's go to the office. We'll be more comfortable there. You watch Boo. His lower lip starts to tremble slightly, and you can hear the nervousness in his breathing. When he finally speaks, his voice shakes. Kalla, what I wanted to tell you is... Boo takes a step toward you. He tries to look you in the eye, but his gaze keeps drifting away before he can hold it. He tries several times without success. The thing is... I'm a monster. A flash of light fills the room. Just before it blinds you completely, you catch the disgusted look on Boo's face as he takes a step back. Oh no! We've been interrupted. Hey, sorry, I forgot. Oh, am I interrupting something? It certainly looked important. Sorry, I left my phone behind. I thought I had it in my pocket, but... there it is! Sana picks up a phone with a pink case from Pooh's desk and turns toward the professor. Thank you! Pooh's lips are pressed into a thin line and his eyes look suspiciously watery. Did the interruption really affect him that much? Or is something else bothering him? Boo, are you okay? I'm sorry, Professor, I didn't think. It wasn't intentional, since I'd only just left. No, it's fine. It is, though. You've told us 1,000 times. I shouldn't have assumed anything. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future. Well, I'm leaving. For real this time. Goodbye. Good night. Sorry. Sana disappears before she can even finish her sentence. Boo lets his shoulders relax and sighs. Kalla, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want you to see me like this. It's silly. It shouldn't affect me this much. You know, whatever it is, if it affects you, then it's not silly. It's embarrassing. You see, it's just that my office is the only place where I feel safe. Well, where I used to feel safe. I'm not so sure anymore. Teleportation is an incredibly useful power, but it has its drawbacks. Privacy is one of them, and I need my privacy. Yeah, the fact that people can just, like, drop in on you completely unannounced sounds stressful as hell, but I'd be a nervous wreck all the time. It's not that I'm hiding anything, but, for example, what if I'm in my true form? It's terrifying. I don't want them to see me like that. Terrifying, is it? And it's not just that. Simply knowing they could teleport in at any moment keeps me on edge all the time. I know it sounds silly, but I can't help being affected by it. Yeah, it's not silly at all. I'd feel the same way. Well, thank you for understanding. Who stares at you. He seems about to say something when a yawn escapes you. A long, enormous yawn. Oh, of course, you must be exhausted. I'm not surprised. Dawn is almost here. Forgive me, I've kept you up all night. I spend my nights awake, but it should have occurred to me that you might not. I'm sorry. It was worth it. Luckily, you'll be able to sleep all morning. I have to help with preparations for the GALA, so I'll be busy. There's a sofa bed in my office. I keep it there in case I get sleepy while I'm working. You can sleep there. No, he's way too embarrassed for a goodnight kiss, surely. However, yeah, I'm gonna angle for it. Aren't you going to give me a goodnight kiss? Huh? Right. Mortals do have that tradition. I see. If you need a goodnight kiss, I can give you one. Yes. I was joking, don't worry about it. Oh no! No, I regret it, I regret it, I regret it. I'm loading. I want the kiss. Of course. Who timidly approaches you. He is as red as a tomato. He stops right in front of you. He slowly leans down. You can close your eyes expectantly and feel a shy kiss. On your forehead. Yeah, that's what I expected. Good night, Boo. Good night, Kalla. You find the sofa bed Boo mentioned. It looks very comfortable. As you lie down, you realize it smells like him. You don't have much time to dwell on it. Exhaustion washes over you almost immediately, and you fall into a deep sleep. You dream of the shadows you've heard so much about. They're terrifying. Abstract shapes in which you can just make out eyes hungry for blood. They surround you in silence. You try to escape, but the dark shapes coil about your arms and legs, holding you in place. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. You're about to give up when you see a figure approaching. Tall. Very tall. You can't quite make out what Boo does, but somehow he drives the shadows away and saves you. As he approaches, concern written all over his face, you notice another figure in the distance. You recognize the horns. Even from so far away, you can feel Galco's gaze fixed on you. You wonder whether he was the one who summoned the shadows, or if he only came to drive them away. Boo finally reaches you. He steps in front of you, blocking your view of Galco, who had already begun to turn away. Kalla, are you all right? Kalla. Boo's voice sounds both near and far at the same time. Little by little, you begin to wake up. First thing you see is Boo's face, not in the dream but in real life, in his office, where you've been sleeping. Close. Very close. Kalla, are you all right? Kalla. Good morning, Boo. Sorry, you were having a nightmare. I heard you screaming and came running. I'm glad it was only a dream. What did you dream about? You were saving me from the shadows? Oh, I see. That must have been strange. Well, I'm glad you're all right. You woke up just in time. It won't be long before the guests start arriving for the GALA. You should start getting ready. I've left you a selection of outfits, so you can choose whichever one you like best. There's also a bathroom prepared for you just next door. You can come to the other room when you're ready. Boo leaves and closes the door behind him. You get up, head to the room next door, and enjoy a nice hot bath. When you come out, you take a look at the outfit options Boo has left for you. What do you wear? Okay. Options, options, options. A very elegant dark blue tuxedo. The lapels are trimmed with lace and the seams are embroidered with gold thread. A pale turquoise dress with a voluminous tulle skirt and floral details on the flared sleeves. Or a burgundy ensemble consisting of a beautiful tailcoat with a ruffled train, a waistcoat and elegantly fitted trousers. Oh man, these all sound so good! I like a tailcoat. But also big floofy dress. I mean, honestly, if I have the choice to wear big floofy princess dress, I'm gonna wear the big floofy princess dress. You're surprised by your own reflection in the mirror. These clothes aren't your style at all, and yet you like what you see. You'd like to do something with your hair, too. While looking for a comb, you come across a small object. It's Karu's broken portable portal. What do? Let's not touch that. Touching that seems like a bad idea. Let's leave it where it is. You don't want to touch something that doesn't belong to you, so you keep looking for a comb. Eventually, you find one, fix your hair, and head to the ballroom. You step into the enormous hall, already packed with myths. Some are dancing, others are sipping wine, and others are chatting in small groups. Everyone seems to be having a good time. Off to one side, you spot Boo heading your way. Ooh, he's looking good. Kalla, you're already here. What do you... Wow. Boo stares at you, completely mesmerized. He doesn't seem to realize he hasn't blinked once. Let's smile. Sorry, Kalla. It's just that you look... That outfit looks really good on you. You look very handsome too. I'm glad you like it. Would you like something to drink? Glass of wine, mango juice, or a shot, a really strong one. We'll go with the wine. Not that I'm really a wine person, but it feels appropriate. Coming right up. Feel free to look around in the meantime. I'll bring your drink over in a minute. Where are you heading? Appetizer table! Yes, snacks. Snacks. You approach an enormous banquet table laden with food. Everything looks incredible and you have no idea where to begin. Okay, it's time to learn about food. Right, I should have actually known what that is. So the first one's bread with tomato, which is tempting. Mini paella with aioli. I mean, do like a paella. And sub... Sada. Ah, that's sausage. Paella. It's so good that you devour it immediately and reach for another. Before long, you've sampled every canapé on the table, and you couldn't possibly pick a favourite.
Ah!
You must be the mortal everyone's been talking about. always go for the Spanish option. They were all Spanish options. All of them. And they were all tempting. And apparently I ate all of the options. You also missed me getting a goodnight kiss on the forehead. Also, welcome back. The speaker approaches with a smile. They have dragon wings, emerald green hair, and beautiful amber eyes. My name is Drac. I own the tavern on the east side. Ooh, I like the ear cuffs. Hello, Drac. I'm Kalla. A pleasure, Kalla. Wow, looks like you were hungry. Not really, it's just that everything is unbelievably good. I wonder if Drac may have supplied the food here. Drac's eyes light up at your comment. I'm so happy you liked it. It's just, I made all of it myself. Boone, you people love my tavern for the food, so he asked me to handle the catering. Of course, I was delighted to. Well, it's absolutely delicious. You're sweet. Boo was right about you. Oops. I probably shouldn't have said that. Right about me about what? About what? Tell me. Let's go with I won't say a word. I'd appreciate that. I'd rather not die just yet. But what the hell? Want to gossip about romance for a bit? What's he like in private? Tell me everything. Your face turns bright red. So, you from the legend of Drac de Saint Jordi? Research. Oh, that is just St. George. Okay. Cool. Yep. That is just St. George and the Dragon. Which, oh man, every time I see art of St. George and the dragon's always tiny and pathetic. And it's like, really? It's like, you want me to believe that you're such a great knight and that dragon is like up to your knee? So many statues of that I saw in the Victoria and Albert Museum. Okay, let's change the subject. Well, not exactly. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Thing is, there are a lot of dragons here. We come from countless dragon legends across the eastern part of the peninsula and the Balearic Islands. There are so many of them that when we first showed up here, none of us knew which legend we came from. Yeah, I know the legend. Well, I mean, I don't. That's the thing. But let's go with it. I know the legends, they're all really cool. It was weird at first, but now it's great. We formed an incredible community and we support each other. None of us cares anymore who the Track of St. Jordi is, or the Track of Nakoka, the Track of the Track del Patria. Okay. Or the Drac del Patriarcha, or any of the many others. We're the Eastern Dragons community, and we support each other. That sounds fantastic. It is. I'm glad you get it. Suddenly, Drac's stomach growls. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry, I'm a little hungry. You offer them one of their own canapes from the table. They eye it uncertainly for a moment, then look away. Thanks, but I'd rather not. I made this catering order for other people. I'm not about to eat it myself. Yeah, but then what are you gonna eat during the party? Yeah, why not? If anyone's earned the right to try it, it's you. I'm supposed to be a guest. I finished the order this morning. I don't know, it just feels a little wrong. I don't want anyone going hungry because of me. I feel a little self-conscious eating this much. If you joined me, I'd feel better. I see what you're trying to do. And I appreciate it. Alright, you're right. What the hell? I worked hard on all this, and there's more than enough to go around. Thanks, Kalla. Track grabs a couple of canapes from the table, and you do the same. More canapes. We've already tried one of everything. You spend some time eating together while they explain how each dish is prepared. The cuisine of the eastern part of the peninsula sounds absolutely wonderful. You know, I don't think I've been to that side of the peninsula. Only like the north and the west. Kalla, I should go check if they need anything over at the drinks bar. Thanks for keeping me company. It's been interesting. Enjoy the event. You watch Drac walk away, carefully folding their wings to avoid bumping into the other guests. Where are you heading? I want to go see the light. The Light of Ages isn't quite what you imagined. No, it's not. That's true. It's little more than a tiny, faint flame shaped like a teardrop. Like the flame of a candle. A candle that's about to go out.
Oh.
Well, Kalla, I wasn't expecting to see you here. How did Boo manage to trick you into coming to this ridiculous gala? I really wanted to come. Humans can be so strange sometimes. This isn't just boring, it's a waste of time. I can't exactly skip it. Important matters are being discussed today after all. But you could be somewhere far more interesting. Honestly, I think staring at the ceiling would be more interesting than putting up with this nonsense. Well, I was having a good time till I wandered over here with Mr. Downer. I'm gonna go back to the canapes. Yeah, actually, I'm having a good time. Because you're talking to me, and I'm fascinating. But that's not the point. His gaze returns to the light of ages. He looks worried. Meanwhile, the other myths waste their time on trivial things while the light of ages slowly dies out. These are the people I work so hard to protect. We'll get the fate we deserve. Why do you deserve it? Instead of wasting time dancing, we should be looking for a way to make it burn brightly again. Anyway, I suppose you didn't come to a party just to listen to me complain. How are things going with the professor? I really like him. I'm glad. Although I imagine you don't like him more than you like me, of course. That's simply impossible. Boo is a good guy. And for your sake, he's actually agreed to lift his head out of his books for once, which is very unlike him. I'm much more handsome, much smarter, and generally better at everything. But the professor isn't bad at all. Give him a chance. Either way, one more thing. Have you tried the desserts on the sweets table? Is that a different table to all the canapes? A canapé is specifically not sweet things. I'm actually uncertain. I know they're like small food things. Yeah, they are just starters. So no, I have not tried the desserts and I would like to. I haven't had the chance yet. I can assure you they're delicious. Life-changing, even. That sounds amazing. I need to try them. I promise. Let's just say I happen to know the person who made them is amazing. Trust me, they're the best desserts you'll ever taste. I'll leave you to it. I'm going to see if Drac needs help with anything. Well, Drac or anyone else, of course. Adieu, Kalla. Tiago hurries off through the crowd. You wonder why he's suddenly turned red. Where are you headed? Well, apparently the dessert table is not an option. So the dance floor it is. You make your way to the dance floor. Joanna is impossible to miss right in the centre, standing out above everyone else. She's by far the best dancer there. She moves with a grace and sensuality you've never seen before. What do you do? I'm not sure she's going to want to be disturbed by me. And as much as I am terrible at dancing, let's go dance. You step onto the dance floor and start moving. The question is, can you dance? Nope. I, in fact, dance like a robot with a low battery. That sounds accurate. You're moving your arms, hips, and legs with less coordination than a crab riding a bike. You're having a bit of a hard time. You glance at Joanna out of the corner of your eye and catch her discreetly watching you too. You could have sworn you saw a small smile tug at the corner of her lips. Luckily, the song doesn't take long to end. As the musicians get ready for the next song, Joanna walks over to you. Mortal, I'm surprised to see you here. Both at the gala and on the dance floor, I mean. The way you move is peculiar. Yeah, I know, I've got 2 left feet and both of them are made of wood. Joanna can't help but burst out laughing. She seems to regret it immediately, but it's too late. She turns serious. Ah, so you like the self-deprecating humor, huh? Well, mortal, I suppose you came over here for a reason. What do you want? I've been told you have your reasons for hating mortals. Joanna stares at you. The skepticism on her face is unmistakable. So, let me get this straight. You want us to get along? Look, I'm a pretty ancient myth. I've been dealing with your kind for a very long time. Humans are selfish, destructive, and ignorant. The fact that you're here is a nuisance, a disaster. The divide between our realms exists for a reason. Sorry? Look, just because you, specifically, seem to be behaving yourself doesn't mean anything. For all I know, you could be deceiving all of us. Or you could be showing us a completely different side of yourself than the one you show in your own realm. What if you come here to hunt Juan Caballos? How would I know? Have you name-dropped your myth there? Juan Caballos. Uh-huh. Appears to be something centaurish. We could have said we don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm against hunting. Why should I believe you? It's true that from what I've heard, there are now groups of mortals fighting to eradicate hunting and animal abuse. But first, I don't know if it's true. And second, what a coincidence that you just happen to be one of those people. Come on. As far as I'm concerned, you're an enemy of the Jinkabalos and of myths until proven otherwise. Yeah, I don't actually know what it is. Please explain. Yeah, please explain. I'm working on a very short Wikipedia article that I had to translate. Because apparently that page doesn't exist on English Wikipedia. Yeah, right. And I don't know what a human is. You're trying to get me to let my guard down. I swear I've never heard that word in my life. Sorry, Joanna, I am English. Joanna looks at you with great suspicion. Alright, fine. But if you're pulling my leg, you'll regret it. Just so you know, I don't owe you any explanation, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Because I don't like ignorance. Caballo is a story that mothers and grandmothers used to scare children into behaving. They told them that if they were bad, a creature half man, half horse would come and eat them alive. The Juncabalos of the legend lived in caves in the mountains and, like most child-eating myths, came out at night. I was born from that myth. I'm a Junkabalo. I feel like she might get offended if I tell her she's like a centaur. And, I mean, while she's definitely not half horse, I did see the tail. Yeah, that's cool. That's so cool. I know. I've said too much already. There can't be anything good behind your interest in this. Actually, you're interrupted by a commotion nearby. Gamu is arguing with a couple of myths you don't know. They look just as much like rebellious teenagers as he does. Whoa, you guys at it again? I just want to dance. Only myths on this dance floor. Yes, that's it. A joke has no place here, lol. They're being rude. I don't... Hey, leave him alone. The unknown myths turn toward you. Johanna looks at you in surprise. Bro, what's your problem? Don't get involved. This isn't your business, boomer. You're discriminating by species? Are you kidding me? The gods are surprised by your answer. Johanna is too. The guys look like they're about to say something, but then they notice Johanna standing there. She looks really angry, and suddenly they look really scared. Oh, Johanna! It was just a little joke. Yeah, exactly. Actually, we were just about to get out of here. Bye. The two myths hurry away. What a loser. Hi, Joanna! How timely you were here. Joanna looks at you with an expression you can't quite read. Finally, she smiles a little. You're welcome, but it was actually Kalla who stood up for you. Don't look at me like that. I still don't trust you. But I'm grateful to you. Few people put themselves at risk to call out injustices. Well, they were just a couple of brats. I see, so that was it. You just didn't think it was dangerous. Why were they picking on Gamu? They actually get along fine. Gamasinos and Tamaros have similar personalities after all. Alright, research. Ooh, apparently there are 7 of them. This might just be like a touristy page, actually. It's just that they have a bad habit of picking on each other. And I hate it when they use the excuse that since he's a joke, he's not a myth. I don't really care, to be honest. Myths have various origins, and being a joke is just one of them. The best one, if you ask me. Even if you don't think it's a big deal, that comment is very speciesist. I'd hate for speciesism to exist in our realm. It's a mortal thing. Well, most mortals, I suppose. Kalla couldn't tell if it was serious or not and didn't hesitate to stand up against the injustice. So, thanks. That said, Gamu, you wanted to dance, didn't you? Come with me. The next song is about to start. Goodbye, mortal. Joanna and Gamu walk away to the other side of the dance floor. You leave before the music starts up again. Just then, you see Boo approaching with your drink in hand. You notice he's ordered exactly the same thing. Here's your drink. How have you been? Have you been having a good time? I have been stuffing my face with the appetizers. That's great. And how did... Hey, Coco! Oh, he's got a little top hat and a little bow tie. That's adorable. Adorable. Accurate option for you. I mean, there's a reason that I picked the food table first. At any fancy party, you've got to go for the food first, because if you don't go for the food first, there might not be any later. And also, fancy canapes. Fancy canapes, good. Oh, Coco, there you are. Would you stop running off, please? El Coco, El Coco, El Coco, El Coco! Sorry, Kalla. El Coco loves parties. He knows there's food everywhere and plenty of people willing to share. I identify with El Coco. El Coco. But you have to be careful, El Coco. You know you'll end up with a tummy ache afterward. Coco. Still, I'd rather have him eating than causing trouble. A few years ago, he tried to eat poor Gallo de Barcelos. After that, it took forever to convince him to stop coming to the GALA. Convince him not to stop coming to the GALA. I don't know. El Coco gets overstimulated very easily. I don't want the guests to feel uncomfortable. I doubt anyone minds El Coco. He's too cute for that. It might surprise you. Oh, he's got little sunglasses. But I agree. El Coco! Suddenly, El Coco dashes over to a table full of cutlery and grabs an enormous fork. He starts brandishing it like a sword. Well, at least it's not a knife. He can only stab people with that, not slash them. El Coco, no! You're going to put someone's eye out! Kalla, sorry. I need to deal with this. Feel free to look around a bit more if you'd like. I'll be with you in a minute. Boo chases after El Coco, who immediately takes it as a game and runs off laughing. Where are you heading now? Drinks table, activities area, or music. Ooh, what activities are there? You make your way to a part of the hall where several activities have been set up. There are board games, traditional games, and even a TV hooked up to a games console. You're still deciding what to play when you hear a commotion next to you. Yes, I won again! That's not fair, Xana. We only have to play the game you're good at. Exactly. There are other games beside Bolos Asturianos. What is it? What is it? I am so much enjoying learning about stuff. It seems similar to bowling. Why are all these Wikipedia pages way too short? Excuses, excuses. It's one of your favorites and you know it. Well, you're not wrong. Sana and the other myths burst out laughing. Before long, they say their goodbyes and wander off. Sana is clearly flushed from all the excitement. She turns around and spots you. Hey, Kalla! Who told me you'd be coming? Are you having a good time at the GALA? Yeah, want to play me next? You know how to play? Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I need a break. I get a little excited when I play this, sorry. Want me to get you something? A drink? Oh no, I don't drink. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. Water, sure, but I already have some. Sana makes a glass of water appear in her hand. She takes a big gulp and makes it disappear again. Yeah, that's really cool! I would like to instantly obtain a glass of water if I need one. Yeah, it's so cool. Right? It's very useful, I won't deny it. Still, thanks for the offer. I'll leave the drinks to the rest of you. Besides, most of you don't have to work tomorrow. You have to work tomorrow? In this particular case, I like to joke that I'm doing it for fun, but really, I'm just fulfilling my myth. You see, the stories say that Xanas would appear at dawn after the solstice night, bringing riches to those deemed worthy. That's the legend I was born from. It's where I come from. It's not exactly what I do these days, but it's close enough. Although my reasons are a little more selfish. You see, whenever I come across a human, or a group of humans working to protect their waters, I try to help them out without making too much of a fuss about it. You might think I do it to reward them, but that's not really it. I only do it if I think they'll use the money for the cause. Think of us as an investment. I've had my eye on a mortal lately. She's devoted her life to looking after a lake and 2 rivers near her home. But recently she's been running into difficulties. And even so, she hasn't stopped taking care of them. So I want to bring her something. Something that will let her focus on her mission. Can I do it any other day? Sure. But since tonight is the solstice, I thought I'd make it line up with the legend. I've done it before and it's hilarious. You should see their faces when they realize the connection to us. They get so confused. These days hardly anyone remembers Xanas anymore. Still, that's alright. What matters is that most of the time, they really do use their newfound wealth to protect the waters. That's my way of caring for them from afar. Yeah, that's beautiful and very noble of you. Thank you, Kalla. Protecting human waters from this realm isn't easy. That's the best solution I could come up with. In any case, if I see you again before you return to your realm, I'll let you know how it went. Yeah, can I just go with you? You seem to have a way of doing this. No, I don't want to go with you. How are you going to get to the human realm? What? Oh no, I don't have a bond with those humans. I don't use the Great Stone Portal. I use a portable portal. Yeah, the professor gave me one too. He knows I use it for that, so he thought it was a good idea. I suppose you were hoping you could use it to return to your realm. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You must be desperate to go home, and I've gone and gotten your hopes up. I'm not sure. There might be someone I'd miss. Even at this point. Oh. Looks like someone's getting attached to our dear professor. I'm not surprised. He's a sweetheart. And honestly, I think the feeling is mutual. At least that's the impression I've gotten. But hey, it's none of my business. I'll let you two take things at your own pace. You're blushing already. Xana stares at you for a moment. By the way... Actually, never mind. Xana falls silent and looks down at her shoe. She's blushing a little. She seems like she wants to say something, but can't quite bring herself to do it. Everything okay? Just a question. Has anyone asked about me tonight? Yeah, I think I'm starting to put the pieces together. Oh. You see, it's just... There's someone I would have liked to come to the GLA with. I thought he was going to ask me, but he never did. And he had the chance. Last night we were joking around and playing at my lake. He comes to see me all the time. We tease each other, and I thought that, well, I thought there was something there, that it was mutual. I've seen you talking to him before, and, well, I thought maybe he'd said something to you. You're talking about Gamu, aren't you? Yeah, oh, this is so embarrassing. He hasn't mentioned you directly, but I've noticed you like someone. Oh, you think so? Honestly, I don't know what to do. I really like him, but I'm tired of waiting for him to make the first move. Maybe it's all in my head. Why don't you make the first move? Do you think so? Yes, you should ask him. Take charge. You're a strong, independent woman. Am I? You know what? You're right. I'll talk to him tonight. Thanks so much, Kalla. Well, I'm going to go take a walk and say hi to people. Tally-do, Kalla. You watch Xana walk away. You notice her glancing around every now and then, as though she's looking for someone in the crowd. Where are you headed? Let's go to the musicians. Karu, you look adorable in that dress. Karu practically bounces with excitement when she sees you approaching. Kalla, you made it! I'm freaking out, this is so exciting! The professor didn't tell me anything. Do you think he wanted it to be a surprise? I love surprises. Although we totally could have gone shopping. Actually, no, we couldn't, because my portable portal is broken, and that's literally what got you into this whole mess in the first place. Still, your outfit is perfect. You look amazing. Have you tried the desserts? They have flores fritas, fried flowers. I love them. Fried flowers? Ooh, that sounds tasty. Although, between Gamu and El Coco, they've probably already eaten all of them. And there's Santiago cake. Do you think there's any left? I hope so. That cake is special. I can't tell you why, but trust me, it is. Oh no, I should have saved you a slice. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm not letting you talk at all, am I? I'm glad to see you too. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. What do you think of the party? Oh, don't get me wrong, I love it. I love anything that involves being around people. But I've been to loads of human parties and wow, that's a whole different level. You humans really know how to celebrate. I think it's because your lives are so short, so you live them to the fullest and don't cling to a bunch of ancient traditions. Oh, sorry. That was a really insensitive thing to say. I mean, humans live a really long time compared to mayflies. And they only live for a day. I guess it's all relative. Did that bother you? I don't want to ruin your party. Of course not. Let's change the subject. Yeah, much better. Oh, did you know I'm DJing later? I'm so excited. That sounds great. Right? I took a course during my trip last year, but I've never done it in public before. A course? Yeah, every year I take a long trip to the mortal realm. I love learning about you humans. And last year I decided to take a DJ course. It was so much fun. So did you show yourself to humans? That's not a problem. My current form looks completely human. You didn't notice anything strange when we first met, did you? I'm lucky in that regard. Boo, Tiago, and Joanna have to actively transform into their human forms. Their myth forms are their natural ones. But this is my natural form. And if I want to, I can turn into light and all sorts of other things. I can even take on other people's appearances. Well, I could do all that before I lost my power. So it's totally safe. To humans, I just look like any other person. Besides, in an emergency, we can always erase the memories of any humans who've seen too much. No big deal. I could live in your realm and nobody would ever notice. You say that as if you'd actually considered it. Well... No, never mind. Anyway, back to the subject of DJ Karu. And the point is, after a lot of pestering, the professor finally agreed to let me do it. I'm finally gonna listen to music that isn't 12,000 years old. Well, hundreds of years old. You know what I mean. It's not that I dislike string quartets, but a little variety wouldn't hurt, right? According to Tiago, the professor only agreed because he got tired of listening to me complain. But... The witch falls silent for a moment. I probably shouldn't tell you this. It's one of Professor Boo's secrets. Then you should probably respect his privacy. It's true. And it's not like he told me he's a Swiftie. I got him humming Taylor Swift songs. Oh no! I've done it again. Karu covers her mouth, but it's already too late. Don't tell him I told you. He's full of surprises. Right? Hey, I'm glad you're here. Although I'm sorry for dragging you into all this. I hope you can establish the bond with the professor and get home soon. He's a good guy. He's actually very patient with me. More patient than most people. And he has excellent taste in music. Well, Kalla, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to get some of those flores fritas. Okay, I guess we're going to the drinks table. I want to go to the dessert table! Maybe that's for the next round of things. You finished your drink pretty quickly, so you decide to go get a glass of water. At the bar, you run into Gamu, who has just poured himself an energy drink and is wondering whether to add some liquor to it. Don't do it, Gamu. That sounds like a really bad idea. Kalla! How's it going? Not sure if I should add a little of this. Can Gamu drink alcohol? What's the legal drinking age for myths and for Gamus specifically? How old are you? 17? How long have you been 17? Quite a while. I'm not gonna get wrinkles if that's what you're worried about. The night is long. I think I'll just drink this. Camus sets the liquor bottle on the table and takes a sip of the energy drink. Would you like one of these? no. I tried Monster once. It was gross. Don't you have enough energy as it is?
Ah.
There's never enough energy for a joke, lol. Makes sense. Enjoy it then. Gamma, and you toast with the water and the can of energy drink. I'm glad to see you're in good spirits, Gavin.
Ah.
You're referring to what happened earlier, I suppose. Yeah, don't worry. I've already taken care of them. Yeah, I haven't tried Red Bull, but I assume it probably... it might taste similar? I don't know. I only tried Monster in the first place because it was at university, and one of the clubs I was part of got a little sort of, it's not really exactly a sponsorship, but kind of a sponsorship. They basically gave us a whole case of it, and for free, just for like taking photos with it. And I took one sip and went, no thank you. What did you do? Don't worry, it's nothing illegal. Let's just say they're gonna get a little surprise tomorrow morning. They asked for it. Who in their right mind would mess with a master prankster? Yeah, whatever it is, they asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. What exactly does being a prank involve? It's nothing special. It's just that instead of having some super cool edgy backstory, I was literally made to troll mortals. For all intents and purposes, I'm also a legendary creature, popularized through oral tradition, who one day appeared in this realm.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I think my story is way cooler. I mean, a bunch of mortals would team up and put on this whole performance just to make the newbies think they'd caught me, and then that I'd escaped. Come on, don't tell me that isn't sick. Yeah, all your legends are really interesting. Right? Gamu finishes off the rest of his energy drink. He crushes the can and launches it at a nearby trash can like a basketball. Nothing but net. Gamu immediately hits a dab to celebrate.
Ah.
And I'm awesome too! Anyway, Kalla, I'm heading over to the gaming area to see if I can find... I mean, I'm gonna squeeze in a quick rank match before midnight or I'll lose my streak. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Gamu quickly hurries off. You could swear he's blushing a little. He doesn't head toward the gaming area, though. And you can't help but wonder whether he got turned around or changed his mind. A moment later, you realize you're feeling very warm. Summer, even a small flame, and a room packed with people aren't the ideal combination. You decide to step out into the patio for some fresh air. Moonlight bathes the small garden. The summer breeze keeps the night cool and peaceful. Looking around more carefully, you realize you're not alone. It's Boo, quietly reading a book. Looks like we had the same idea. Oh, Kalla. That does seem to be the case. I needed some fresh air. It's hot as hell in there, literally. And besides, being the host is exhausting. I needed a little time to myself. You can stay, of course. Your company is... it's like being alone. Ooh, now that's high praise! Yeah, I know what you mean. Really? I'm glad to hear that. That's usually not the case. Oh no, I understand completely that it's high praise. I suppose it's only natural that most people wouldn't understand. Anyway, what do you think of the JLA so far? The Kalla's been wonderful. I don't want to forget it. What makes you think you'll forget it? What if I go back and end up thinking all of this was just a dream? Well, then we'll have to find a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, I met Drac. Ah, the one who runs the tavern? They're delightful. Myths always seem so comfortable there. And not just because of the food and drink. Drac is wonderful company. Perhaps we could go together sometime. I'd like to hear more about you. Well, you already know the basics. I'm Boo. I study the light of ages. I invent things. What exactly would you like to know? I'm curious why Gammo calls you Mothman. So, the thing with Mothman, it's a long story. I'd like to hear it. I want to get to know you better. Alright, here we go. Boo takes a deep breath. You've probably noticed that being called that bothers me a little. That's because I'm not a moth. I'm actually more of an owl. But that's not how they saw me in the United States. Oh! So you are Mothman. Before I tell you about Mothman, let me explain who Boo is. Who I originally was. I was conceived as a child-eating monster, like El Coco. Do you eat children? There's no need to eat children. They just have to believe I do. Mothers used to tell their children that if they didn't go to sleep, a monstrous owl would come through their window, kidnap them, and devour them. You know, that's a pretty frequent myth, right? I'm pretty sure like everywhere has their own variant on that. The thing to tell your children that if they don't go to bed on time, if they wander around at night. I feel like a lot of myths have that origin. An origin that's basically like, here's a thing to tell children to keep them safe. Like all of the mythological creatures you have that like live in water and eat people. Which is more of a stay away from the water so that you don't drown sort of thing. Yeah, they expected children to fall asleep after hearing that? The real goal was to keep them from getting out of bed or opening the window. It was easier to tell children about winged monsters than to explain that there are other kinds of monsters among humans themselves, ones who would take advantage of the darkness of night to harm them. That makes sense. The method is certainly debatable, but it was effective in its time. That's how I came to exist. But my reach is limited. Mothers didn't scare their children with boo nearly as often. They preferred more popular bogeymen, such as the Sackman, or of course El Coco. Galco, witches like Koru and Juan Caballos like Joanna have occasionally served the same purpose. The truth is, I've had a lot of time to myself. And I mean that in a good way. It gave me time to read, think, and explore my interests. Keep in mind that I'm a curious creature. Curiosity is a good thing. I think so too. You should know that we myths do travel. Not often, but those of us who are curious do. Teleportation is very useful, but its range is limited to the region we belong to. In our case, the Iberian region and its surroundings. As you can imagine, I soon became interested in the customs and mythological creatures of other regions. I studied all of them, even became obsessed with some, like those of the Japanese islands. But I never dared to travel. I was afraid to leave the safety of my own region. So my main method of study was reading books and analyzing documents. Oops. Accidentally advanced it too fast. But also communicating with other myths, from afar, via correspondence. I made contacts all over the world, but I formed a particularly close friendship with El Cibon and Quetzalcoatl, two myths from Latin America. My desire to meet them in person gave me the strength to finally make my first trip outside my region. We had a great time and exchanged a lot of information. To this day, we're still pen pals. The problem came afterward. I wanted to make the most of the journey, so I decided to stop in the United States and visit those places you see in movies, and something happened there. I somehow ended up in the human realm and lost my ability to blend in with people. Blend? I still don't fully understand what happened. I've considered all sorts of possibilities. Maybe I spent too long away from the region that grants me my power. Maybe there was a flaw in the barrier between realms. Maybe someone did it to me by accident. The point is, I ended up in the human realm without the ability to maintain my human form. The one you're seeing right now. Fortunately, it was only my wings and a few feathers that started appearing. For quite some time, I was able to keep my true form at bay. I had to hide near a small seaside town, one with a lovely name. But some people saw me and became curious about my appearance. Some of them eventually discovered what I was. A mythological being from another continent. And they wanted to see more. At first, I refused. I didn't want to frighten them, but they were persistent. Eventually, they convinced me. Who wouldn't be interested in a first-century Iberian myth? That's what I told myself. But I never should have done it. My true form is so enormous that I destroyed the warehouse where I intended to reveal it to just a handful of people. The entire town saw me. The children were terrified. They ran. And one of them, whose voice breaks. It was an accident, but it was still my responsibility. I never should have given in to the pressure. I tried to make things right, but I didn't speak English, and I still couldn't properly blend in among them. The story made it to the newspapers, and they gave me a name. Mothman. If what happened wasn't your fault... Thank you, Kalla. But even if it wasn't my fault, it was my responsibility. The rules of our realm are clear. A child suffered a horrible fate because of me. I'll never forgive myself for that. I'd rather not talk about it. But I can answer any questions you have about the Mothman. I've heard about the Mothman. That was you, or is there more than one Mothman? Mothman comes from me, yes. As a result of the incident, an actual Mothman was later born in the American mythological realm, but I was the origin of the legend. Mothman is a creature of the night, very tall, with red eyes like me, and it also foretells disasters. Although some people will tell you that Mothman causes those disasters. Do you foretell disasters? I see. Humanity has always associated owls with omens. Just as Mothman comes from me, I come from that belief, from that myth. So I can sense things. Can you predict the winning lottery numbers? Nope, flirt option. Do you see us together in the future? No, it doesn't work that way. Well, that's the story of Mothman. The worst part is that everyone knows. They act like they don't care, but I'm sure many find my true form repulsive. I want to see the giant owl! I want to see it. Even if it's scary, I want to see it. And I've spent all this time trying to repair my reputation. It'll be a hoot. Oh no! Besides, it's important to be on good terms with the authorities. I'm hopeful that one day they'll grant me access to the original archives. That sounds like a place I would like to visit, Boo. They don't give it to just anyone, but I'm certain that answers are hidden there that could help us figure out what's happening to the Light of Ages. I need to read those documents. Well, that was all, I think. Any questions? Can I see your true form? Yes. I mean, really, Boo, my question is, have you seen the statue of Mothman that is outside the Mothman Museum? Are you aware it has a very well-shaped ass? Uh, honestly, can I see your true... I'm gonna save. Can I see your true form? I couldn't do that to you, Kalla. You now know how dangerous it can be. That is in fact what I was implying, Nick. Without actually saying it. Actually, Kalla, last night Ah, right, what was it you wanted to tell me? There you are. Oh, I'm not interrupting anything, am I? We're getting interrupted again! We got interrupted on this topic last night. Professor, they're asking for you in the kitchen. I tried to find Drac, but I couldn't. Ah, right. Of course. No problem. Come on, Kalla, we'll talk another time. You follow Boo back into the party. As soon as you step inside, you realise the musicians have already switched. The string quartet is gone, and Koryu is now DJing, blasting electronic music. Xana is giving it her all on the dance floor with Gamu. Other myths watch them in amusement, and some are starting to join in. As they dance, they keep drifting closer and closer. Their hands brush now and then, and they exchange shy smiles. They're both blushing. I wasn't entirely convinced this was a good idea, but it seems people are enjoying it. And Gamu and Xana do seem awfully close, don't they? I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad I listened to Koryu. Would you like to dance? I don't know how to dance to this kind of music. Actually, I don't know how to dance at all. I'm sorry. Hey, you and me both! Kalla, sorry. I need to go check that everything's alright in the kitchen. El Coco has a habit of sneaking in there. And I haven't seen him for a while. Maybe that's what Tiago meant. Boo starts to leave, but you notice him hesitate. He looks you in the eye, takes a deep breath, and steps closer, completely flushed. Kalla, I can't keep this to myself anymore. There's something I need to tell you. I want to thank you for spending time with me tonight, and since yesterday, actually. This GLA always makes me anxious, but this time it's been different. And that's because of you. Ever since we met, you've been so kind to me. You've been incredibly understanding, and I feel like we see eye to eye on most of the things that matter. I feel so lucky that you chose me. I've been on cloud 9 ever since. I barely slept this morning. Good thing I'm a night owl. And this is going to sound selfish, but I want to form the bond just as much as I don't. Because if we form it, you'll leave, and that terrifies me. Please don't hold that against me. Anyway, I should go and see what they need. You should go dance, or whatever sounds most fun to you. I'll come find you later. Before you can say anything, Boo rushes off, red as a tomato. You can't help but smile as you watch him disappear into the crowd. As you watch Boo walk away, you realize you really need to use the bathroom. You have no idea where it is, so you decide to go looking for it. Yeah, I mean, right? Do whatever I want. How about I follow you? Boo's Cerro is a maze. After wandering around for a while, you find yourself back in the hallway where the professor's office is. You continue down the corridor. As you pass the office door, you hear noises coming from inside. Someone's in there. Could it be El Coco sneaking in to raid the fridge? Or maybe someone hiding from the party in a quiet room? An intruder, perhaps? What do you do? Ooh. Save is what I do. Oh, we are going in. I'm too curious. And also, this is exactly who I expected to be in here. I mean, we hadn't seen him yet. You open the door and find Gaoko rifling through Boo's belongings. He looks startled to see you, but quickly regains his composure. There you are. I've been looking for you. Me? You were absent from the ballroom, so I proceeded to... Well, to resume my mission. What's your mission? I'd rather keep that to myself, my dear. That said, I can't ignore the fact that you could prove useful. I'm searching for a certain object. One of little consequence. The damaged portable portal. Oh, the one I decided not to pick up. The one shattered by your human hands. Would you happen to know where the owl keeps it? Yeah, I'm not telling you where that is. That sounds like a bad idea. Gaoko breaks into an evil smile. So, you do know its location. Damn it! Wasn't there a better choice of words? Your heart starts racing. Well... You panic. How did you mess up this badly? The feeling is so strong that you instinctively look away. Straight to the drawer where you saw the broken portable portal earlier. Man, I should have picked it up! I should have picked it up! Oh no, but I don't think that would stop it, I guess. For the owl to save the day. Hopefully. Of course, Gaoko notices right away. He opens the drawer, grabs the device, and puts it in his pocket. Ah, yes, the thing I didn't do with it earlier. The god of darkness smiles. I am grateful, my dear. The time you have saved me is of great value. Well then, I have acquired the necessary resources. Aga. We are not pursuing Gaoko right now, so I mean, I'm not Sure, I hate you. We'll come after you. We'll stop you. I would expect nothing less. You make a move to leave. Kauko looks amused. Very well. Be gone, then. Reaching them in time would be impossible. Mortals are so terribly slow. Run, mightier. Hasten to warn your esteemed owl. As for me, I shall take my leave. Adieu. You sprint back to the ballroom as fast as you can. You nearly trip in the hallway. Behind you, Gauko's wicked laughter echoes through the corridors. You curse your own stupidity. How could you have let Gauko find the portable portal? Who knows what he wants to do with it? You tell yourself this is no time for regrets. You need to find Boo and warn him. You keep running until you reach the ballroom. Karu's electronic set has already ended, and several myths are beginning to say their goodbyes. You push your way through the crowded hall as best you can, panting and brushing past myths who stare at you with confusion. At last, you find Boo. Kalla, there you are. I couldn't find... What's wrong? Kauko stole the broken portable portal. You tell Boo everything that happened, leaving out no detail. First of all, I understand how you feel, but don't blame yourself. Kauko is a master manipulator. If he wanted the portable portal, he would have found it sooner or later, one way or another. In any case, this is my fault. I should have hidden it better. It was far too easy to spot in that drawer. The question is now, what does Gauko want it for? And what do we do about it? He's probably already teleported away. Joanna, Tiago, and Koru approach you. Why the long faces? Boo quickly fills them in. We have to do something. Let's check the office. Maybe he left something behind. You walk through the Cero's corridors. No one speaks. The silence feels sharp, heavy. Your racing heart doesn't stop all sorts of thoughts from flooding your mind. You begin to question your own actions. Is there anything you could have done differently? Could you have prevented this outcome? A mixture of guilt and uncertainty washes over you, quickening your breath. A gentle hand wraps around yours. Boo gives you a small squeeze and caresses your palm with his fingers. The gesture feels tender. He says nothing, just keeps walking beside you, but that's more than enough to calm your unease. Or rather, to transform it into a different kind of nervousness. Boo speaks in a low voice, looking straight ahead so the others can't hear him. He doesn't stop walking. Thanks for what you did back there. I know you could have left with Gauko. He's the kind of person who wouldn't have passed up the chance to use you. I don't blame you if it crossed your mind. It would have been a chance to get home faster and to be with someone less boring than me. You're not boring! Both Gauko and I have unsettling looks, but at least he's more interesting. He's ambitious, straightforward. If you'd chosen to leave with Gauko, it would have hurt, but I would have understood. But you didn't. You decided to stay with me. I thank you, Kalla. I won't forget this. Yeah, hand squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're both still blushing as you walk through the study's door. Each myth takes their place in the room with almost choreographed movements. Do they have these kinds of meetings often? You notice they're occupying the exact same spots as last night, when they were debating about you. And I've just realised, looking at these three, that the the outfit choices that I had are fairly similar to what these three are wearing. Because there was like a tux with gold trim, a floofy dress, and a tailcoat with white trousers. And I only just realised it looking at the three of them together. That's right, it was last night. It feels like an eternity has passed. Boo gently pulls your arm to get you to follow him. He doesn't let go of your hand as he takes his place by the desk. The others notice your joined hands, but they say nothing. You only catch a slight little smile on Tiago's mouth. And the rage on Joanna's face. Damn it, mortal! This is all your fault. I told you all, I warned you, we've been betrayed. Joanna, it's no one's fault. Kalla did what was possible. Like hell, that's true. This is a deception. It's all an act. Don't you see it? Boo gives your hand a little squeeze. Joanna, stop. You're surprised by his tone, by how serious those two words sounded. No, now is not the time for Joanna stop, or Joanna calm down, or Joanna is not that serious. Joanna has had enough. I respect you, Professor, and I always trust your judgment. But this time you're being played by that creature. It's very obvious that you fell for it as soon as you met. Boo tenses up and frowns, but he doesn't contradict her. You're not thinking straight. I can't trust your opinion in this situation. It's a matter of life and death. The rest of you can see it, right? It's dangerous. You know I'm right. You feel Boo's hand growing increasingly tense. But his breathing shows he's trying to stay calm. What I know is what Gaoko is like. And you know it too, Joanna. Yes, I do. I know what he's like and what humans are like. These two are birds of a feather. Actually, why is this creature here? We need to come up with a plan. If this thing hears it, it's just a matter of time before it gets to Gaoko. Boo takes a deep breath, but his pulse is racing faster and faster. I think Boo needs a hug. The others keep talking. Joanna, we promised to keep Kalla safe. Not my problem. This is way more serious than protecting a random human. If Gaoko kidnaps Kalla, it'll be much worse. Not even Gaoko would want to kidnap this creature. He could have done it at the gala and it didn't happen. Joanna, that's cruel. It's just a human. I have an idea. And there are dungeons in the Cerro, right? What if Kalla hides there? That doesn't sound bad at all. It's where the creature should have been from the beginning. What about staying with Drac? They could take care of El Coco. A human can't help with anything else anyway. The myths keep arguing, talking over each other, raising their voices higher and higher. Boo's frown deepens. He takes a step forward and stomps. Enough! You get startled. The others jump too. Was it just as strange for them to hear Boo speak like that? I won't tolerate you talking about Kalla like that. Are you blind? Kalla is just as much a victim as we are. Maybe even more so. We don't know Gaoko's exact plans, but it's clear that he's targeting the human realm, Kalla's home, family, friends, and life. We won't let that happen. We're going to work together to fix this, as a team, including Kalla. And I'm only going to say this once. You know I prefer to use my power to study magic, not fight. But that doesn't mean I can't do it. If anyone threatens, disrespects, or even questions Kalla again, I won't hesitate to prove that. I don't care if you're my friends. Is that clear? No one says a word. Your heart is pounding. Your cheeks are burning. You feel the urge to lower your head so they won't notice. Especially Boo. The myths nod in agreement, slowly. Until now, you'd only met an obliging and discreet Boo. Perhaps that was the case for them too. Is this the first time they've seen him like this? All right, and now that we're on the same page, Joanna, you owe Kalla an apology. What? No. Fine, I won't say anything else, because I want us to start thinking of a plan for Gaoko. But I'm not going to apologize to a human being. Never. Joanna, it's not that big of a deal. You apologize all the time. Tiago mutters. Which should make you consider your own actions, but... I'll decide what's too big of a deal. Professor, is that absolutely necessary? It's a matter of respect. They start arguing again, shouting. Tiago tries to calm things down. Koru starts crying. Joanna is red with rage. This is all the creature's fault, can't you see? A glint starts to show in Boo's eyes as you feel his hand burn. His body temperature is rising at an incredible rate. Are we going to see a big owl? The rest seem to realize it too, because they fall silent. Professor, what's wrong? Joanna, apologize quick! Never! But Joanna's voice trembles on that last word. Fear begins to show in her eyes as she takes a step back. What do? Boo needs a hug! I said it earlier! He needs a hug. Boo tenses up, but doesn't resist. His body is burning up. You stay like that for several seconds. The rest watch you without opening their mouths or moving a single muscle. You wonder how much longer you can stand the heat radiating from his body. You're getting burned, your skin hurts, but you don't let go. You soon feel his body temperature drop. The unsettling glow in his eyes fades. He seems to snap out of a trance and looks at you confused. You take a step back and smile at Boo, who is still looking around in confusion. What? I think this whole thing with Gaoko has overwhelmed me. I shouldn't have taken it out on you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. I spoke without thinking. I didn't do anything. I was just trying to calm things down. You all turn to look at Joanna. All right. Mortal, I apologize, okay? And with you too, Professor. I mean it. You're always so patient with me, with us. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. Mortal, I don't like you, but thanks for helping him. You smile, and the rest do the same. Joanna is pouting, but the important thing is that you've all calmed down. I'm grateful as well for what you did, Kalla. What happened to me, I think it was... The only thing that comes to mind is that I was on the verge of a magic outbreak. I haven't witnessed this in decades, on myself or anybody else. Why are you smiling, Professor? That's bad, right? It sounds bad. It's bad and good at the same time. A magic outbreak is dangerous. If you hadn't stopped me, I would have destroyed the entire building. Who looks away, embarrassed, but immediately smiles again. But the fact that this happened to me after so many years could mean our magic is returning. It's just a guess, but it gives me hope. I don't even know how to process this. We'll process it later. It's not our priority right now. What we need to ask ourselves is, what's gotten into Galco? Nothing's gotten into him. He's always been a scoundrel. Yeah, but tonight, it's never gone this far before. Or maybe you just didn't want to see how serious it was. Don't start with that. Is there any point making guesses? Shouldn't we just go stop him and be done with it? We can't stop him if we don't know what he's up to. We know it's nothing good. We know where he is, probably. We have to go to his cave right now. Shouldn't we call for reinforcements first? I have the Auguscula, but if he's with his shadows, one won't be enough. We have to gather more Augusculas first. We can't go empty-handed. We should carry at least 2 per person. I think we should investigate first, find out what he's up to, and come up with a plan based on that. That could take ages. We have to act now. But going alone is dangerous. I'd rather not involve the coven, but if it's necessary... They start arguing again, talking over each other and raising their voices higher and higher. All 4 plans make sense, but it gets to a point where you can't hear a thing. They're getting on your nerves. You raise your voice. What do I tell them? I mean, honestly, stop acting like children. Goodness sake. No, I'm with Boo. We should gather more data and plan accordingly. The myths fall silent and turn toward you. You look at Boo, who smiles and nods. That reassures you. Why does your opinion even matter? Joanna. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just want to hear the reasoning. It's dangerous to go without a plan, and we need data to come up with a plan. Exactly. That's precisely what I had in mind. It's settled then. I'm still unsure. What if we put it to a vote? I mean, we can try, but if Kalla supports my opinion, it's going to win even if we put it to a vote. Why? The math is not mathing here. We have 4 options. There are 5 of us. Kalla's and yours are just 2 votes. Yes, exactly. You're all going to vote for your own choices. That makes me the tiebreaker, Cory. Professor, are you trying to trick us into letting your option win? Not at all. The math is correct, but you know how it always goes. Everyone votes for their own option, we end up tied, and we don't get anything done. That's why we never vote. Yeah, it's not very efficient. Indeed. We're hundreds of years old. Our life expectancy is very long. Efficiency is not our strong suit. It doesn't matter now. Kalla is here to break ties. We won't have that problem anymore. It must have some redeeming quality. Kalla, what's your vote? Investigate! Alright, it's settled. Where do we start investigating, Professor? Let's see. Well, I don't know. You're going to laugh at me. We promise not to. I don't. Tiago. It's just, I was so focused on the importance of figuring out his plans first that it didn't occur to me that the first place we should go to investigate would be the cave. Tiago bursts out laughing. That means we're saying the same thing. Yeah, sorry. That's hilarious, Professor. At least it makes the decision easier. Yeah, that settles it. Let's go to the cave. Good. Here we go. Joanna, you know how to get in. Can you guide us? Yes, follow me. You also know how to get out, right? Yes, it's the reverse route. I can find my way through the cave maze. Last night I couldn't put it into practice because Gauko himself teleported us, but I can easily do it. Don't doubt me, mortal. If you're going to question me, you'd better not come. Kalla isn't familiar with our world, and this is dangerous. It's only natural to ask questions. Exactly, the mortal knows nothing. The smart thing to do is to shut up and trust those who do. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Don't suck up to me, mortal. Have some backbone, will you? But okay, I accept your apology. Get ready. Koru, Kalla, stay behind me. Understood. Gauko will be sorry. Joanna holds out her other hand as you form a circle. You're engulfed by the intense flash of light of so many simultaneous teleports. You close your eyes and squeeze Boo's hand, who responds with a subtle stroke of his thumb. Okay. Hey, look! Scene change. I am going to use the scene change to end the stream for today. I didn't want to stop in the middle of everything. So yeah. That's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for coming. It has been a lot of fun. I love Professor Boo. and I am looking forward to the rest of this. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked in the in the description box. Why would you make a pun while I'm in the middle of trying to... Professor Beauty. Yes. Ahem. The streaming schedule for the channel goes up both over there on social media and over here on YouTube in the post tab of the channel. The next scheduled stream is Wednesday, 7 PM for some more Pokemon Legends ZA, because we still have so much to do in that game. So I hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya! Bye bye!